Well, this is actually a good little deal right here. Have you seen the names for the Redskins' new names?
I have not. I haven't seen a single one, but I was wondering if they were going with DC or Washington.
They're all pretty much garbage. So what I'm pretty sure this is the official one because there's kind of two things floating around. It's looking more okay. So here I'll run through them. You just give me
other slurs.
Yeah, I mean you'd be shocked. Let's run through them quickly. I'll just give you just give me your first reaction whenever I tell you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The Washington Monarchs.
Like butterflies?
I don't know. Probably like
or
kings.
Like kings.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I'm thinking butterflies. I don't like that.
Damn, dude, you're washed up. Butterflies is what comes to my mind. Okay. Washington Warriors.
Not the worst, but like it's a little late to be calling your professional franchise the Warriors. I mean, I get that there's the Giants and the Giants, but that happened when there was less words.
Yeah. This one sucks. This doesn't sound like a soccer team. Washington Rising.
Ugh.
Hate it.
Out of here. What is it? Global warming, their mascot? Yeah. It's going to be like the sea level.
Washington Red Wolves.
Washington Wolves. Why put the red in there?
Yeah, I don't know why
because they want to keep the color scheme because it'd be weird to be a wolf, but they could still have like a Native American with a fucking wolf skin on his head.
Yeah. What if they have to they're gonna have to change that again in 5 years.
Yeah, the wolves when they're
the Washington Commanders.
No, I mean I get it because it's where all the generals are. The Pentagon's there. What about the Washington Plan 9/11ers?
The Washington 9/11 committees. Washington Ambassadors.
No, this team, they have diplomatic immunity.
Yeah. Washington Aviators.
Oh my God. They're right next to the Philadelphia Flyers. Like this is
Washington Renegades.
That's my favorite one so far.
Washington Wayfarers. I think it's too close to the scandal to
That sounds like a are you allowed to say Negro League still?
Yes.
Okay, that sounds like a Negro League team. You know, they had a monarch. I think there was a monarch.
They did have a monarch.
Kansas City Monarchs.
Washington Presidents, Washington Swifts, Washington Rubies. What do you think about those three?
Presidents? Like all of them?
Yeah, all of them.
What? So technically that team would be named after Donald Trump?
Yeah, dude. Washington Swifts, Washington. What do you think? Washington Rubies.
Dude, is it that hard? Just the Washington Wolves, get rid of the red. But didn't they have like the Red Hawks or something? Wasn't there something like that?
They were the Redskins.
No, of course. But wasn't there a Hawk one? I like the Hawk one.
Washington Wild Hogs.
I don't mind the Hogs because
Hogs is pretty cool.
Because that's a callback to the Washington Hogs. That's what they called the offensive line back in the day when they were winning Super Bowls. They were called the Hogs. So
okay, this next one sucks.
Redskin fan or football team fans wear the fucking pig noses.
Hell yeah! Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Just Trump would say like just like Rosie O'Donnell.
The Washington Boars, wild boars. Yeah, you can't be the Boars. It's gonna be bad when your team sucks.
Yeah. Washington Capital City Football Club. Well, too much.
Was that written in Japanese and then Google translated?
Washington D.C. Football Club.
If you're gonna go down that road, keep the Washington football team.
Yeah, I know.
The WFT.
Washington Pilots, Washington Riders, Washington Armada.
People are gonna call them the Dick Riders. The Washington Pilots. Again,
that's the same as the Aviators of the Flyers.
Yeah, it's like too specific. Like it nobody cares about the pilot. You know what I mean? Like the Armada, like as in the Spanish Armada. That's gonna get them in trouble again.
Yeah. They're not good.
They're gonna change their name to the Washington Christopher Columbuses.
Yeah. I really just don't understand. None of these are good. It's crazy because remember we were like, what is fucking taking so long? And then it's like now it's like, oh, these are all garbage.
Because it's all fan submitted though. They're trying to get feedback from the fans. But I'll tell you this, they just got to run with a name and it'll be normal pretty quick after that. Because like, listen, I root for a team called the Packers. Like, is there a worse sports name? Like, that's got to be the worst sports nickname there is. Is there anything worse? Can you think of one? Like
not in like the major sports, no.
Like, because like I think Portland's soccer team has a really awful, aren't they? Like the Tree.
I think they're like the Timbers.
The Timbers.
Yeah,
that's real bad.
Yeah, I mean, but soccer teams, their names suck.
Yeah, because the nicknames are like not really. They don't. You know what I mean? Like they're called like FC Barcelona, but I think they also have a nickname, but it's like not official. It's like the fans do it up in the stands.
Yeah. Like they just, what if they were just like the team with no name? Like they just weren't anything.
I mean, that if they're doing that, just stick with the Washington football team.
Yeah.
The WFTs.
I don't know. I wonder what the deal is because I know they're kind of every now and then they try to oust Dan Snyder and it never works.
Well, they just approved him to be a full owner. He bought out all the minority owners.
Crazy time to do that.